already started.
I know.
My back.
Hello, Chad. It is I, the robot.
Hello, chat. It is me, the cow.
Hello, Chad. I am one of you now. I am one of you. Hey, look, roleplay started.
So, and
What wonderful timing.
do you think that in a technicality you're part of the hive mind now?
I think I need a soul first.
Maybe I could connect to you via your eye. I'll try that today.
We have lots of things
Come.
we can try as soon as I pull Mortens out, who is currently having an argument on series. Probably.
Very nice.
Pandemic on a couch.
Okay.
This could be an indie windy.
Hello.
Yeah, sometimes.
Window choice.
Space
Man,
there.
I love indie windows.
I feel that.
Yeah, that's nice.
You don't have any pictures. I don't care about it anymore.
You're back.
It is
So,
literally
like,
a bug.
This many
Oh.
ways.
Bug with like 3
We
names.
definitely just go like
Far away.
murder a bunch of
grass broke,
demons, right?
I am actually doing
Oh,
it.
for everyone, you just still
So-
My beloved son. Have you noticed?
bucket of water that was given to him that has 2 drops of
Doesn't
demon's
seem
blood
like
in it.
there's much room.
That thing you're
Nothing
doing
to
is
do
the
that.
right way.
Your forehead.
Unfortunately, I'm
Partially.
bad, and so
I
tentacles
haven't
are.
had much thought about
Have you ever put your finger in an entire like undiluted thing of demon's
Father
blood?
did for some reason.
Yeah,
I
he
pulled
did.
the
No.
window after noticing.
That shit
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah,
Not
that was
entirely
my
sure
fault.
about,
Hey,
but
hey, if you want
That was
to
my
see
fault.
indeed, I guess.
Pet.
Nah, I'm quite alright.
Also, Edith, look, there's like 5 blessed people here all at once.
God, I hate
It's
teleport
great.
so much.
I can feel the holy energy flowing. Yeah, oh, gee.
Bless you.
It looks nice on you, son.
Thanks. Bless you too.
Thank you.
It is quite different from my
Makes
current
sense.
optics.
You're now over there, cat. You're now.
Sometimes.
Can you see out of it?
Unfortunately, we
Partially.
are the majority.
Bless you, my
the
brother.
best couch.
It is
Bless you.
strange.
Blessings be
Curse
upon
you.
you.
I think you.
it hurts.
God bless you.
Hey, Dias, what's up?
I
Gesundheit?
think they're
Everyone,
torturing
we must
a
all.
curse.
That's still that's
Everyone, all of us together.
Bro, I think if we all, I
must
think
bless.
if we all bless
No.
them at once, they'd probably die.
Yeah, I don't
Don't
think
do
that's
that.
a good idea. I think that's a good way to actually kill someone.
I can't.
And if I go, pulls up
What is wrong with
hands
you guys?
prepped to
It's funny.
summon hellfire, I'll take all 5 of you with me.
Not in the
You can
hotel.
try.
Please, no.
Why is there already fighting happening?
Just pull.
Not even
Because
fighting.
there,
As
because my
of-
brother's
Hey,
doing the
help me,
shit and
help
doing
me,
the
help
stupid
me.
thing
So-
again.
Okay, so
I
what
mean,
do you want to do?
what
You wanna
can
take out an upside down
what
cross
can
and
you
point at
can
him
you
and go,
expect?
"Satan, dispel me!"
Actually, an upside down cross has nothing to do with
I guess it is
Satanism
one
or
of
anything
those
like that. An
days.
upside down cross is actually one of the saints because he
Hey,
didn't want to be
hey.
crucified in the same
Yeah.
way as Jesus.
With the cross.
Shall
Ow.
I, my
So-
friend?
I'm not
It is
incorrect.
How are
Spectre's
you
turn.
doing today, Ben?
You look so
No,
nice.
that's
Correct.
Oh, yeah,
Therefore,
right.
Thank
I
it
you.
is
also have
now
one of
being
these.
used
I'm
as a
still
symbol
getting
of the
used to having get
Antichrist.
wet,
So now it is a Shademic symbol and it can
but
hurt
it
you.
feels nice.
So
to
I
see
have to
you.
do that.
Satanic symbol is actually like a cross with like an infinity symbol underneath it. That's the actual.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it might
that
be
I'm holding out that I got from Air Marshal.
your father noticing what
It's
specifically
still
happened, or
it's
I guess
still
your
magnified.
yeah, because Glory's now your
It's still seen as a
stepfather.
Shademic thing as well.
Bless you 1,000 times.
Hey, Matthias,
Pulls out.
Yeah.
I don't have a charisma.
But,
and then we got the prayer. Check this out.
Noticing that like
You're not going to cause an explosion here.
Radiate with holy
maybe
energy.
trying to simulate
Little hydro
like
beams.
my halos, maybe not like fully, but like motif.
Grab the thingy. Meant.
That could be interesting.
Hardening enchantment.
So then I have a long
Grabs you
way
in,
to
puts
go.
it back up.
1, 2,
You know what?
3, 4,
I just
Well, you
now,
gonna
I
mend
just
it,
now,
or-
Hey, I just now with
Cool.
Clovel.
9,
Can we stop
Let's
having
do
a
another
whole
enemy. I'm just gonna armor
war
pierce it this time.
You won't get burned. You're mundane still. As to my
Was
knowledge.
it?
Yeah, I
I'll just
have a long
make
way
the
to
beat
go if
bigger.
I
It's
am
like
to
you
reach the
want.
same amount of eyes.
With hella energy water.
Let's get started to make
I wonder if
Keep
my
that water
brother
away from me.
Is that
Okay, oh my
actually
god,
spelled
it's
in
literally
chat?
part of him.
I'm
Yo,
aware. I
brother.
watched you die and then obtain it.
I can't believe
No.
Sidewinder
So,
died.
you think
Koyaki?
Koyaki? The Bless couch.
Oh.
Man,
Claire?
it really fell off.
Do you have a moment?
I'm going to be houseless again.
Hello.
Like, can y'all actually hear me? Oh, you can?
Alright. At least I
I was going
There
to
we
do
go.
something and then I forgot what I was doing.
So.
I believe you were bringing me to someone, probably.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone want to explain to me why in the rest of the world Santa's good guy, but here's bad guy?
What?
I can explain that.
because we're technically bad people.
It is not technically. You are.
Okay, it's that. But
They went away. It's fine, no longer.
Technically,
This
How
whole
unfortunate.
organization
like
started
put a
as
wrench
bullshit.
in the cycle of life and death, and that affects order, and so
It seems people around here do be living life in the fast lane.
Most definitely.
Yes, the announcement is quite concerning.
Psych.
All I hope is that I can steal all the metal.
And due to the fact she
I
being
want
a
you
plague
to
on
meet
the
my
entirety
son,
of the
Whitehand.
Earth, we
Greetings.
are giving an imbalance to life
I
and
I
death
believe you have
in
worked
case
with my father Mortons
putting a
before.
wrench in what the order
The
is.
name
So
Fike
he
sounds
has
familiar.
access to sell. And so he's trying to get rid of us.
We heard.
They work together and
Let me guess, this goes towards demons and all the other anyone else.
Sidewinder?
I forgot.
Sidewinder.
Yeah, Sidewinder.
I mean,
My brain went a little, you know. It's fine. It's good.
Understandable.
That's kind of racist of him. I mean, after all, demons work hard to maintain balance and do good work too.
You're so nice.
Are you a clockwork? Literally spawned
No,
the,
just merely a holy automaton. I was made before my father could make clockwork kings.
No, more than that.
And
the Dark
and the fallen
Origin.
angels
I heard
that
he could
followed
turn
Dark
a normal
Origin, that's
automatons into clockwork kings.
So
At least I think that's right.
the angels of
That is
Lucifer
correct.
and the fact that Lilith is,
But my
another
journey is to earn a soul via religious means.
Understood.
Yes,
Not really. Kind
Well,
of.
I wish you luck
It was
with
part of
that.
the Dark Origin. The Shademic are
Thank you.
He's already, I think, I think he's like getting there. I talked to Glory about it, considering he's his like stepfather now.
I kind of agree.
I guess
I'm only this.
I guess you're in trial?
Understand in time.
Religious trial.
Certain, Solar Elven disciple.
I'm kidding.
Sounds strange, but if it works, I guess.
You didn't choose to be cursed, which I'm sorry for you. I hate that happened.
How do you
At least
trial
you're alive.
life?
Me, I actually chose to do this to myself.
Though perhaps I shouldn't question
That's a
such.
good
You
question.
didn't figure out what you were gonna do about being blessed until you drank a fucking whole bottle of blessed wine. You fucking idiot!
I pray for the day I use willpower to guide out
Such interesting conversations.
He wanted to get his ass
Again.
beat.
Here. Have a blessed cigarette.
Here. The voices in my head.
Ah, yes, the voices.
Okay, thank God.
I can feel a raccoon in my servos telling me to beat up an owl.
We
How
don't
strange.
eat-
That doesn't sound right.
Orcs enjoy good tobacco and
The raccoon is being spiteful because I'm here.
Nothing against orcs.
How unfortunate. If I remember correctly, my father would call that a skill issue.
Well, actually, funny story about
I
the
agree,
first
I
day
agree.
that he had a cigar.
I just got a DM call.
What did you do? Be interested in hearing what how it works.
The hand erupts blood in large concussive blast. Apparently.
You're aware of how.
Nope, I'm
You know,
fuck next time.
I wonder what would happen if I were to paint your nails the same color as the tips of your hair.
The Granger told me hand erupts blood in large concussive blast.
They should already be the same color.
So
Your
your,
ear's a bit
hand goes
crooked there,
kaboom and
buddy.
then the blood
Tips of your
starts
hair are kind of bluish.
I believe that is merely the reflection of light.
Blood is toxic.
All my metal is either black or white.
So.
There you go. It's good now.
Is your hand okay,
Oh, wow.
brother?
Though it could also be the tips of my hair are heated with the torch in my chest.
Here in the past and what you may
I
hear.
recommend clean
Maybe.
toxic.
I do have an internal core with holy fire, or blessed fire, or
Acid blood. You might want to
one
watch
of the
that
many
out.
descriptors people have for it.
If my hand is gone.
God, this lighting makes me look kind of intimidating.
Let's hope the bucket doesn't have a hole in it so I can catch his acid blood if his hand is
I
gone.
need to learn that purify.
Otherwise, that's gonna be acid
purify thing.
blood in
I
Landon's
don't know.
lap.
I think someone needs to talk.
Oh, it's already
Why do you have a hook on the
That's
back
all it
of
was
you?
over me.
There are implications that.
Maybe
Landon,
two
I
drops
hope-
is too much.
Easy to carry?
I hope you didn't.
I believe the hooking area is the only way to actually open up
Actually,
the room to my
are you
engine.
trying to move your energy
You
out
would
of your
need
hand?
incredible strength.
Or you just putting your hand in?
No, I was trying to
So no near
from my hand as
mere
I slowly
mortal
submerged
human,
my hand in
or no, why did I think of that word?
Maybe
Mere normal human can just
maybe
open
harder
it.
because
You
you're
would need
acidic.
a lot more
I have
strength
an
or
idea.
a
What
crank.
if you did meditation to get a better grasp on the energy at a basic sense, and then you try it?
A bit of a safety device, since my core is also surrounded by anti-magic crystals.
Heavy steam burns.
That makes sense. Hmm.
Consider healing energy. Bless. That was the original intention. Yes.
Heal?
I wish my brother was around. I would introduce you so that I can get that over with so he doesn't beat me.
You have to be able to take the hit to begin with.
I have a sneaking suspicion he will do that anyway.
I mean, he did tear off my arm the other day, and break off my horn, and steal half of my ichor.
What?
Bro, that didn't work.
Who did that?
Sapphirus.
Actually,
He only stole some of my ichor.
No, he tore off my arm, broke off one of my horns, and stole half of my ichor.
What's happening?
Hi, Blair.
Why?
I don't know. I tried to ask him, and he,
I think just
gathering up.
in
We're at least
general.
going to be going into the lobby right now until.
he like, sedated me.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry.
Almost this entire time.
That's concerning.
Farewell.
That is quite unacceptable behavior,
I'm sorry.
especially for somebody in a potential pope-like position.
To gather up in the lobby right now because we're going to go someplace.
Most likely.
Most of my attention.
I can't really do anything about it specifically, considering he is my disciple.
Pulls out a dagger. The rank should not be a factor of immunity. A rank should be a factor of higher scrutiny.
Is it a ritual dagger?
No, it's an obsidian dagger.
Okay, so why are you doing this?
I need a little bit of your blood so I can mark you off.
I don't know why he needs it, so I can't really say anything about it.
Explain.
This is about grudges. You were put on there a long time ago, and I forgot to take you off. The book now needs blood to be abstained.
I did hear they say there was people in the lobby.
Blink.
The fuck? What?
Hmm.
We're gonna go to.
Oh, they're all Shikaku.
Are we heading now?
Yo.
Under orders of Kobayashi-san.
So, we're going on a little field trip today. There's something I want to...
Hey yo, pasta would be cool.
Let's go. Well, have fun.
You have my will.
I remember this story one time where a girl said they had something to show me.
What?
Please don't tell me you went with them.
Oh no, I was too scared.
Understand, whenever you speak to me, your mother can hear.
Yeah. Why did you think I said that? The second part.
More weird things, probably Mortons.
Weird robot? Probably Morton's. You good?
My eyes were adjusted. It was adjusted to the darkness.
You should have known it would be daytime out here. They keep forgetting to set the time up correctly. Every time. Boing. The beach appears desolate again.
Yeah.
Kinda unfortunate.
You think
I know.
coconut grows on those trees?
I believe so.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well then. That's something new. That doesn't seem right. We should probably investigate.
We probably should, just in case, there's a creature or creatures or.
Why does this make me want to say domain expansion?
Come on. Oh, it's.
Just kinda shifting in and out of reality.
This reminds me when I got stuck in the outside for. That's up there, it was more glitchy and static rather than just pure darkness.
Fortunately, this does not appear to be staticky in nature. Seems more foggy.
Okay.
No one out here doing any weird rituals. Kinda surprising.
Do you want to do a patrol of the city real quick? Make sure no weird people are around.
Certainly.
Like old time's sake. Okay.
But of course, that was part of my job description. Or should I say life description? Even nowadays, without the actual patrol squad, I still go around the city from time to time. Seeking the lost.
Understandable. Most of the time I'm, stuck
That appeared to be David, also commonly referred to as Snake.
Okay. I'm sorry, I saw somebody running.
As far as I am aware, while he does have control over lightning, he cannot turn the skies into a dark purple abyss.
That's more my job.
I can't let them take the grocery store. Where else will I get my AAA batteries? They got a bulk purchase option. The streets are surprisingly quiet, as always.
Surprisingly.
It is almost damnable how quiet the streets became after the loss of the station. It makes me worry about how many people are actually alive on this continent. The population must have decreased by at least 50% over the last year.
I mean, I know that a lot of the derps populated this city, and a lot of them moved. But, still, even with that...
The derbs was a huge amount,
most of them were
yes. But the mundane, the normal, the day-to-day man, many of those have been lost as well.
Most definitely.
Hmm.
The grocery store opened like twice and never opened again. That was a year ago. The sky changed again. I think the sky changed again for like a split second. I saw it in one of my eyes.
I wonder what it could be. And I imagine the grocery store is difficult to open with all the rat tech inside of it. They would need to hire a rat. And most of them are not surface bound.
I think a goblin was running it before.
Probably succumbed to radiation poisoning.
Not seeing none. I miss this. I miss doing this. Oh, that was just a cloud. Okay, I thought something was in the sky.
That would not be
Just
too
a weird,
surprising.
perfectly square-shaped cloud.
Why do you feel called out, my chunky fellow? Despite the look of the rapture, it does not appear there's any discord running around the streets. Perhaps it was somebody's accidental discharge of magic effect.
Maybe. I sure do hope so.
Don't you just hate it when their lines have some kind of elemental dysfunction?
Hey, I keep my alignment controlled. Taking out.
I have noticed I was clearly not talking about anyone else.
Toss.
No, the population was normal people. Back in the day, we would have NPCs on the streets. Or the BPD. Like things actually happened outside. Things don't happen outside anymore. Unless it is
May not
bombs.
still be specifically the way area that Glory shows up, but I still treat it as it is.
Comprehensible. The father told me this is where his people would attempt to whisper to him back in the day. Those from the station would go here to either try and send a message or ask a question. Though I don't believe he ever tried himself.
Your father more so doesn't... He believes in glory, but not necessarily in the same way that we do.
He certainly does
Which I
not
think
show
is
signs of
okay.
worship. But I believe he shows signs of kinship instead.
Well... Nothing has blown up since we patrolled, so...
Surprisingly.
Things are probably okay.
Hopefully.
I can't wait to walk in and just the entire hotel is on fire. It would be funny.
We're going to walk inside and then immediately hear the biggest explosion we have heard. Quiet here as well.
Yeah.
Even quieter in here.
I know.
Or maybe not quite.
Such magic. Then how?
Right,
Then wouldn't
but
it be
for
more
what?
of like?
First off, I don't know if
the
the way
power's
he
relative
does
to
it
you,
is
then if you use
inherently
gravity to
arcane.
essentially manipulate, like essentially the
but-
forces
and
surrounding
two-
yourself, like if you can figure out a way to make yourself
I don't know.
a center of
Well,
gravity within an area,
Surprisingly
If it
and
been
then
a
dead.
intensify
situation where I had to
yourself,
figure out.
then technically you
But
should be able to
My
make
art
yourself
advisor,
Only
disappear.
I have
13
given them the
people.
task of creating something that,
My speed comes
for lack of a
from
better
bodily
term,
upgrades.
identifies an
Some
object
of the
as a
stuff that
magical
happened when
catalyst.
Anubis resurrected.
What are you saying?
For example,
Whoop.
the way I
I
worded it
just
was
said
a
surprisingly
spyglass
dead.
or like a pair of glasses or something
Not a lot
that
of
whenever
people
you
in
put it
here
on,
today.
it
Scientific
identifies
side
an
of things, and
object
you're
as a
having that
magical
conversation
catalyst.
with the dog made of
So,
Not
for
money.
example, if we were to
It's okay, I'm
encounter
cracking made out
one
of
of those
lava.
casters again, if they were a magistrate, we could see
I don't even
what
know
their
why I
catalyst
know
was
these
and
things. I come
focus
from the
our
depths of the
efforts
ocean.
towards that item.
This is reminding me that I need to talk to the priest
Imagine he has a decent
specifically.
amount of
As,
knowledge at his disposal.
he was, if I
I have a
remember
question.
Yeah, I know.
correctly,
In
he
other
was going
words,
to give
you're
me
looking
the
to
soul
create an
to
item
the
that hones in
You're
on
weird
the
mage
arc
that they
on
found.
the specific signatures
No,
that a
nothing of the
catalyst
stand,
would
unfortunately.
entail.
Yes, it
A
doesn't
second
need to
weird
be
mage.
anything
elaborate. I just need to know what is and isn't a catalyst. Yes.
I mean, there's myself. There's Kachu.
I believe they were pretty rare. After we only had Kachu,
You won. I thought I was gonna play the winner.
Eos, Alice, and you. I'm surprised to hear about another one.
This one was more in,
You can run me if you'd like.
what is the word for it? This one was in hell. If I remember correctly, they were a Count or a Baron or whatever the fuck rankings are in hell.
Since I was experimenting with a topic,
Nailed
I was
it.
just kind of reminded about it.
Nailed it, Marcy.
Adjusting
Hmm.
gravity with transmutations. I talked about it before, and I think I know how to do it.
I know those of
However,
blessed
the
nature are
amount
supposed to
of
become stronger
adjustment that
from
would
destroying demons.
required to do so.
I wonder
was
if I
just
can
kind of
do the
wondering if
same.
you. So, my idea was basically adjusting the mass in a specific location.
I mean,
to,
I've gotten
because
a little
gravity
bit
is
stronger
basic
from my time
adjustment,
fighting in hell.
right? So if you would adjust
Although,
the mass to a certain
most of what I do is
yeah,
mainly
so
making
if you
sure
adjust
the
that
derps are
to a certain
protected
degree,
and have
because like, a lot
homes
of
and,
masses can be basically
I don't really
adjusted with transmutation.
do combat utterly too much.
Significantly
Understandable.
larger needed. But, however,
I would also
just
partially
speculations
imagine I
are
would
that
have
you
to fight
would have
eldritch to
the
get
amount of
stronger that same way,
on
as
speculations,
that's
how
what
would
I
you
was built
adjust
to
gravity with
seize.
transmutations?
How do you adjust the mass?
Nailed it.
Was never made for demons.
Well, gravity.
Though the
Specifically, my
specific
idea
eldritch I
by
was meant to
adjusting
defeat, we
mass,
have
but how would
defeated.
you adjust
I wonder if
gravity?
my purpose is to wait for another now. The current one does not seem
End
that
goal is
frightening,
gravity. How would you adjust gravity via transmutations?
or as violent.
I mean, there's some remnants of the old Eldritch. I think Rosalia is still here, but I wouldn't suggest trying to fight her.
She is on the VIP list,
Outside of the conventional method.
aka the Do Not Burn in Holy Fire list.
The elemental runes that I know that I'm aware of, none of them can really get evolved into gravity per se. I mean,
I see.
Well, to a certain extent, you could adjust wind, but that's not really gravity. It's basically just
There were always the
adjusting fall speed.
list of officers that were not to be touched, even if they were
Yeah.
of
So, in
Neolamic
that
nature,
sense of...
for obvious reasons.
Come on. I'm so
There we
awesome.
go. Would be interesting to have a
Infighting
sample
never helps
of
in a
what type
war.
of mass is from different planets to then understand how to adjust the mass of a specific material to then adjust the gravity system. Or
I wonder what the other places are
what is
doing,
needed.
since so many went with them.
I wonder what's happening over on
The
the
planet sizes are different.
This is
Chicago
12
front.
people.
And the gravity, as far as we know.
Good
I heard there was
question.
some kind of punishment happening.
For
I think he
who?
wants to play already.
Alright, I'll play you first.
I don't know.
Oh, no, I was taking my name off.
Curious.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to play?
Adjusting that.
I've heard they've had a lot of troubles over there.
Kind of. Well, a lot of this
It
is
does not
just
seem like the
theorizing. I
right
do not
time to
think that
throw out
anyone adjusted
punishments.
gravity via transmutations.
You want to go over there?
anything like that. Though I'm gonna be honest.
Want to see what's
I am-
happening?
I am
Most of the
partially
things that I'm
curious,
pulling off, I haven't heard about either.
but last I heard people
Adventure
were not
time.
allowed to
You actually got one?
quote-unquote teleport? Question mark.
Portal,
I was about to say, I wonder why you
via
hit my
magic.
hand.
That was actually really
I
cool.
actually wonder if there's like a thing I should
Come,
be able
son.
Though that may have been during the
You're an
war.
absolute
bother
fucking
about
bitch. I hope
looking
you
into
die.
the transmutations.
God damn it.
Don't blame the
I
flux
g-
if
I
you're
g- I
bad.
gave you the paper for
I'm not.
transmutation.
Bitch, I am not. We're literally tied.
Did you?
Damnable
That means that they're
flux.
just as good as you, which means you could be better.
You
Or
could
you're
be.
bad.
I literally
Get good.
really
Hamburger.
Cheeseburger. Holy burger.
Oh. Holy burger.
Egg churger.
Ba-bam.
Oh boy. Road trip, road trip, road trip.
Oh.
Flying Sauce.
Came on.
Tic-tac-toe, dude.
Hello.
What do you think?
Come on.
Greetings. I feel like we have walked in on something.
Who the Oh.
I mean, it's kind of over. The thing ended, so you're fine. Just walk in.
Understandable. The trees are pretty nice here.
You're all insane. You're just old. It's okay to be old. Everybody gets older with age. Carry on, everyone. I'm on my way.
Once again, apologies. Although I meant no
So,
harm.
I'm gonna make a poll over.
Was that
Who was this guy? I don't know.
Although I meant no harm.
I don't know these people. I don't know anyone.
And still resulted in.
You feel a familiar presence, you know.
Seems we came at the tail end of whatever was happening.
Your actions more
Do I feel like
That happens sometimes.
God of
Our
sorts?
clan. Our clan.
Oh, someone. Not dying.
I realized instantly the inappropriateness of it, but only after.
I do wonder. I have a question when we get back to Babylon for you.
Yes, sir, just say something.
I know it does not mean much until I perform my punishment, but I would like to apologize for both my actions and my
Is
that
what's
happening with his head?
Don't apologize for your brother's actions. They have been around long enough to...
This is my son.
The world runs here.
Why can't fair?
You're fairly new.
Look, I was already weirded out when Zephyrus made his first bitch. You know, he artifices his first bitch, but you know that's new
Certain things.
for me.
Comparing you to a child, I'm just saying that sometimes you gotta fall
Huh?
to learn.
Technically, Morton's is his father, and then Glory's stepfather.
Because I'll be honest, I don't feel really well being so close to him.
Only when you.
I don't know why. Just antimatter.
You wouldn't.
Well, we already speak.
Yeah. Although that's in here
That does not leak
more
out
so.
of me.
I think it's the holy fire.
David with you.
I am made out of
Specifically.
holy steel.
That's too holy for me. Cool. Well,
Can I have your sword as well?
you know,
I will have you
don't
read
mind
you
me.
the
Just I'm gonna go
sword.
sit outside of
You can have this one
the
back once
hotel
you're
because
done.
I'm too
Once you've
fat.
done it again.
Understandable.
Why don't you go back?
It is at my tent.
Why are you in your normal
Bring
size?
it to me at once
Because I
you're
don't have
done.
legs yet. I mean, I do. I just
Remake
I'm not
one
used to them
with
yet.
katana, and once you present it to us, you can have this one back then.
That's why.
Order from Voyagon.
You could use a wheelchair.
I don't want. I am a Viscount of Red. I don't want to be seen as a cripple by my peers.
Okay, book. What's in the book? What's on the book?
Do you truly Anyway. You know, very familiar with this book. You've seen someone hold this
First of all, and
It was a
taking
shame
look at the book.
that a few had to die.
It's blue with a blue gem in the center.
trying to catch one? Or, oh, you are catching them.
He's holding like 10, 11.
I don't remember the description. Do I have it written down?
Unfortunately, once something is dead,
You feel a pinch in the back of your neck. And then a small kick to your left leg.
He takes off golden finger and starts attaching them to it.
More of like the backside of your legs, the joint area of the leg.
So instead of thinking this as
Just
merely
take a knee.
a simple
Just take a
yoga,
knee, you drama queen.
we should all remind ourselves that this is merely a step forward. And hopefully one in the right direction.
Just give me that.
In this act.
I want sage.
I cannot grow until I receive punishment.
Why do you just grab random
That
books?
punishment will make
Why are you throwing random books at me? Minerva.
However, once it
You
happens,
see like the inside of
it
your
is up to you whether this becomes something
I'll throw a
positive.
book at you. I normally have a book float next to you.
Do you
in your
have a
portal.
dagger?
I use this to portal around when I need to.
Huh?
Not everyone can
A
be
dagger.
the original and get snapped their fingers.
Do you have one with you?
Lord. Your portaling is not
Hmm.
I
Don't
just
press
need
this
a
thing now
white
because there's
cloth.
not as many people.
I recall the ceremony
Put them in the
properly.
book.
Alright.
You're doing this right now, huh?
If I recall properly, this is the just punishment.
11.
Poke. Poke.
I'm gonna go back to the lab and start testing more things.
Very, on your knees.
I'm waiting to approach the table.
What table?
That table over there. See him holding a dagger and a white cloth.
Hold up. Boom.
Oh damn, that's so cool.
We used this world for a seppuku ritual first.
If I recall this ritual properly,
Scary. Oh, he's not committing seppuku.
Mrs. Kobayashi, please accept
Yeah.
the punishment I am about to commit upon myself.
It's not up to me to accept your punishment, it's up to what you have to
Places
accept.
down the white cloth. And chop.
Context. You cut off the first note.
That blade will melt.
Yeah, it's...
Cleans blood off of the blade.
The blade just melts.
Wraps finger in cloth.
Titanium. No.
His blood is acid.
I know. All blood is basically acid.
That small thing melting.
I know you said it just now. God damn it.
I do not think this cloth is gonna last much longer.
Put it in a different container. Close.
What container type did you put in that?
I remember you gave me at some point something that was able to
Which
contain
one?
organ blood.
What
I don't
container?
remember what it was called. You gave me some sort of jar. A long time
it
ago,
metal?
and you said
Oh, yes.
it was something special that you made for artificial means. I don't fucking know what it was exactly. I just remember it was a jar. And I was able to withstand organ blood because I was about to punish a Zog a long time ago already.
Yes, it was a jar I had to make for they can actually use and test my blood. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that one.
That's a really cool jar.
I'll hand this to Oyabun. Make sure to get your wound taken care of but not healed. It has to heal
Understood.
naturally.
And do you want me to cauterize it?
No.
So, question. Look, I see a flaw into a lot of the things that you do, especially since I just put this into you. Why didn't you use your eye at all?
What?
Oh yeah, you got you the brain.
I feel like I should have like stepped in to help heal it, but like, shrug.
Nah, not heal. Taking care of not healed. It was a punishment, so if you...
That's why at some point took her head and slammed it into my knee.
Not healing the entire finger, just making sure that it is closed.
Here, just close the wound. I gotcha.
A punishment
Hello.
to who?
Imagine this world, for example.
They did something inappropriate after a mission and only realized it now that it was inappropriate.
Imagine the fear.
Just like I realized it was inappropriate afterwards.
But are they not gonna be worse in the next mission if they stay damaged?
Remember that part?
Remember, if their legs turn to stone, that's enough. Because
That is on them.
If they try to move or do anything, they're just gonna break their, like, permanently break their fucking legs.
That,
Valid point. But
It is on them to grow. But they can only grow if they accept the consequences of actions.
You're giving Lily the assets from the fires and now me to not even be fully...
this does not seem logical to me. I may have to read up more about this kind of culture.
It's very strange. Honestly, it's very, very strange.
And in the future,
But,
I
yeah.
have my own thing and I have my own subsidiary family of in that clan, I can kind of
It has its charms.
I've almost
and then
nearly
there's South
ignored...
America.
I've almost ignored the fires.
This is Pomni.
I'm curious.
Him poking it makes me want to poke it, and I don't think I should.
No, what did I tell you about licking? What did I tell you about licking? Okay.
Is it safe to go there and talk?
While my fingers are unscathed, I imagine yours would be too. Probably.
What it?
No.
It's Pomni.
I don't know. Actually, I do know why she's feisty. I don't think it's fire sign.
That is her way of saying yes.
Unfortunate. She'd be like that for like another week. She'd be fine, but...
It just feels cold.
But probably nobody else.
Oh.
Yeah, it tends to do that.
Makes sense. Alright. Back to meandering the halls.
I'll be back at one point, depending on the experience goes. If they go good, I might need you to hold. I might need you to hold down like 2 of my loyalists. If they go good, if it goes good.
Which other 2 are there remaining?
I want you to think about it.
There's Tyke.
Don't look at me like that.
There is Arabella.
Well, correct. That's very correct.
Don't look at me like that either. Don't look at me like that either.
I only have so many eye options. I was not built to be the most expressive.
No, it's just my father being my father.
You're just expressive enough. You're perfect.
I understood the task of not killing them, so I didn't use my swords. In hindsight, I should have remembered. Not touch the corpse. Those eyes are turning them.
I believe the world needs me.
Yes, I know they will. That's why I used intimidation to just subjugate them.
Oh.
No idea how hard it was to not just squeeze a little harder.
That's why I watched them extremely close, just popping them in the head.
I left that up to your discretion.
I know. But I decided against it because there was better options, as this was again a diplomatic kind of thing.
Indeed.
Circle gets burned into. Thanks, V.
Yes, this is really good timing. I was about to go there too.
Exactly.
I should probably also head on back. I can't believe I have been abandoned by my mother. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Got nowhere to go. Gotta follow my rainbow.
Cool. Holy shit. That would be really fucking cool if that works. Hi, Mimon. I hope Autumn reads this. This is gonna be fucking cool. This is gonna be fucking cool.
A wild Vemon.
Pat.
Thank you. Oh no.
You good?
What happened?
No. There was a police officer at the door. He shined his fucking flashlight at me. And he kept asking me questions.
He just couldn't see you in this, winter weather.
And he was like, does Visloff something live here? And I'm like, no. Are you sure he doesn't live here? And I'm like, no. We've been getting his mail for a while now. I whole ass think he was about to arrest whoever the fuck that was. Whole ass had the fucking lights on. All of that shit.
Had a whole arrest warrant going on, like ready to fucking impound that motherfucker then and there. But
Dear
you
Lord.
just ruined his whole fucking flow.
I saw he had paperwork and it was like police station fucking warrant. He had a whole ass fucking warrant. He had it in his goddamn hand. That was so scary. I'm a black woman, and I opened the door to a white police officer with a flashlight in my hand, already being aggressive.
Yeah, why did you open the door?
Poor thing.
Because they kept knocking.
Is no one else home?
They fucking rang the doorbell like 3 times.
Damn.
Nobody answered, so then I had to. I also feel like if I didn't, that might have been worse, to be frank.
Oh boy.
That just
My
seems kinda
anxiety
rude of them.
is like at a fucking like 10 right now. Jesus.
Pat. There.
It's fine. It's over.
Boop. Just be happy that whoever they were looking for didn't live in the house. Imagine if it was someone you knew.
True, that would be maybe even worse.
Yeah.
Papa.
Bro, I whole ass thought like for some reason that because I'm streaming some weird shit happened and they fucking
Think you got fucking swatted?
I thought it was
They would not let it get on if you got swatted. They would have kicked it down. You would only have known
No,
you
they
got
do
swatted
sometimes
when it was too
no,
late.
they do knock. No, they do knock. They sometimes do knock.
Then it's not a successful swatting.
Different levels of swatting.
Yeah, depending on like why they're specifically doing it. Like if it is, you know, somebody like saying, there's somebody with a gun to my head there, you know, some shit like that. That's the type of stuff that they would like break down doors for.
Isn't that usually how swatings work? Oh, Saint isn't here.
Yes, but
I
again,
should
there's
log
different levels
practice.
of swatting.
If it's a hostage situation, they don't just storm in because that could endanger the hostage.
I guess. I don't know how American police works. Every time I hear about them, they don't work.
Sure, I wouldn't know either. I just assume at this point.
Oh, well, let's
American
see.
police are not fun.
Nah, police overall is not fun. But they're doing their job. At least, most of the times.
Check.
But
Just where's my
anyway,
balance? Change myself
I do
now.
not want to hold you off too much, since we have means to teleport back and forth. We can hop basically back in and just like wait for the DM call inside, if you want.
Understood.
And it's
Yeah.
basically
Hey, yo, y'all doing something
it's from the
suspicious?
adjustment. Is it like a West Coast instance? I feel like I am. No, it's East Coast. Okay. It just feels like I'm always cutting off somehow.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
But yeah, you were saying something that you wanted to do something. Or were you
Nah,
doing
just waiting for a DM call, and unfortunately, it did not work.
No, unfortunately. Well, you weren't a
I want
substitute,
to
so hey, at least nothing happened, right?
I wanted to figure out how to transfer information through transmutation.
Ooh, that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Like basic needs. Well, the thing is, if you think about what really is information, like the thing is, information can they'll say literally anything because like yeah, you can store information on like an SSD or like a hard drive or something or like your brain, but like is it just electricity? Is there more to it?
I'm good. All right. Well, Psych is gonna go because he has to go to the Lucid area now for something.
Fair enough. Yeah, you take care, right? Well, I have such spastic.
There we go. I do so hate it when voice mod chooses to freeze. And I always have to redo the entire program. It gets really annoying in the middle of a live stream. But here we are, back in action. I just believe I'm gonna actually change the voice mode. Oh, wonderful. There we go. Time for chaos.
She has seen pain, and she does not want any pain to be done upon anyone by her own hands. Just like how everyone else treated her. She is trying kindness. She's trying to push more kindness and like bring kindness into light again. A small spark of kindness will be more or further down. That's why she
Okay,
believes that.
that being said, I'll ask you the same question. Do you want to be a pacifist, or do you want to get stronger and become a Genkomata?
And the other reason why I don't fight is because of my phantom sense being as fucking bad as it is.
I know. You want me to be entirely honest with you? Do you need brutally honest shit right now?
Holy shit, flashbang.
Do you wish for me to?
Do what you may.
It is time once again to have a little slander around town. Let's see if I can meet my new friends. The little puppy, and maybe the small fox, so afraid to bare its fangs. No, father, not father. The tin can has not mentioned about any of them being in today. You should tell your teacher to choose better people next time, Tin Can. You can all just be a team of small, pitiful animals. Yes, I would count him as well. Alando's trying, even if he fails. Over and over again. As per usual, the beach is completely quiet. Perhaps one day I should start my own bonfire. See if people get attracted. Well, let's get inside, shall we? Quiet here too. How unfortunate.
They love it when I want all their recycling habits.
We let people know to have their eyes out for things.
We have any shirts like that.
The rings about.
Yeah, it's like that one rock in that one sanctuary.
Just far
It's
enough
Wolf
away to
Rock.
not get hit.
It's just specifically for a group of people.
Hello.
Wings together. Wolf Rock. Wolf Rock.
A little bit too big.
What the fuck?
What
Oh, I did nothing.
What
Huh.
is that?
Hi. What are you?
You're tall, I imagine, from your voice.
Good.
Good to see you in person. I'm Crixus.
Don't worry, they're only passive aggressive.
Nice to meet you.
With emphasis on the passive.
Should I be scared of him?
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice the
Don't worry,
cog.
they're.
Oh.
Don't worry. They're
Little
going to harm you,
signifiers,
but maybe
I
you shouldn't pull your normal card of asking to fight
Hmm.
them because that seems to not work out for you usually.
I do it.
Huh?
I mean, it would be kind of fun.
It does not work out when he has to fight anyone.
Whoa, you said I'm
You
weak?
look bigger than expected. I thought you would be the same size as
He's making a joke.
Are you implying that you're strong?
Ah, I see. Nope.
Behind him, you can
Oh,
see me
it's
shaking
slightly
my
bigger
head.
than normal.
Behind him, you can see me shaking my
Just a
head.
bit.
Not nice.
No, compared to me, you're still
If you
a
remember you're
boss.
strong, then
Oh
I'm sure you can sacrifice me while I'm
No, not you.
You just remember to bear your fangs against that family that wants to use you.
Bros, best point of rough people.
Don't become cursed. It's not worth it. It's not
I'm
worth
sorry,
your
there is a
soul.
lot of voices going on. Just
Okay, I'm
Alright.
It's common when I come around. Other people notice not having some other conversation.
Just to get
I
revenge.
was walking.
It's not worth
I
it.
just came by to make sure you weren't being used yet by those, what was it now, last names are so difficult. Sparrows.
Didn't your mother teach not to do deals with cursed people?
Not being used by them, yeah.
No,
I know.
It reminds me of something simple.
Then I'm gonna teach you
Standard
that.
communication.
no,
If
my
they
dad-
try
my
anything,
dad-
they'll find that, well,
It takes no level.
mercenaries are
Sounds
very good when it
really
comes to
hard.
paperwork.
Is
And
necessary.
finding
It would be a shame if another artificer couldn't figure out how to bear their fangs. So many passive people.
You can do
It's
that
just a little
in
bit
many,
of
in many
just
other
brushing
ways.
food, like making
Yeah, my
sure.
neighbor just emailed me.
I hold no such passiveness.
I'm way too busy because I adjusting my paperwork to care about my
I
hair.
can't wait to hear about that.
Hey,
Or see
here's the
it.
thing, though.
Much more.
I am here's the thing, though. My dad
Oh, that's what costs.
Don't just
Well,
do apologize
Well, I
in the
am really
middle
sorry.
of me filling out some paperwork.
Your soul.
Oh, hi there, guy. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. How about yourself? Have you been reconstructed since I last saw you?
No, but in
I just kind of want.
I mean, now my life.
that implies that you were.
Hello.
Originally become cursed.
I need more
And I'm
money.
sure you are. And
Don't have my
have no
clothing.
doubt that it was not easy.
I have
I'm
more
running out of
control
supplies.
over that. Don't you worry.
All I did is I just
Oh, it is tempting.
Cool.
I just built the pat.
I like
That's
to
weird.
Not aligned with any other demon.
Wasn't clearly seen.
And that did not have any repercussions.
Nope.
Also, you might
Uh,
want to fix
they-
your
they-
thing.
I
It
find
keeps getting
that
nicked.
hard to
I
believe.
I
was.
hit them with a passion.
Who's nicking my
I
thing?
killed one of them, so I built that pack
It
and I
shouldn't
took
really
their
be a
spot.
good thing that it's grabbable.
And then the other, I just
Okay,
left them.
That's
no,
God's work. I don't know what those demons do to you.
No, I'm confused. Not confused, you. Not
And what
confused.
do-
Well, I hope
not affected by flames.
Anyway.
I did it for your own good because
Suffering isn't that bad. Depends
some people
what it
took
is.
it and they regretted
now tell me,
it
how
later.
many
Okay.
have broken out of their acts and became
I'm not
successful?
affected by violence.
I think-
I'm fine.
Yeah, how many? Yeah,
Not
I
I
want
mean,
to know that.
someone
That's
took it,
so
the
why-
hand that turned into an arrow, like went through them like
Why
that.
entice this poor weakling?
Oh, that does sound kind of useful, though.
Trapped. Giving away their soul. For
I
what?
feel like
be
you're
pissed
focusing
in
a
the
lot
end.
on the weakling part.
That's the good part of it. Even if they suffer, it's
Oh,
good because it's fun.
Do you really want to suffer?
Hey,
Because that is the path of the curse, from my
You
understanding.
know what? You know what? Yeah, my mom and dad was.
Everyone suffers.
Not all rings of hell are
Sideways.
suffering.
I know.
Sinners.
Do you need a hand with that,
Everybody
or?
suffers in no
No,
way. The
that's so I don't scratch my antlers against the roof.
I mean, internally sleeping is rather
Oh, fair enough.
Anyways, what were you saying?
All right.
Physically.
I'm not dumb enough to start
Well-
pissing off a bigger predator than myself.
I'm concerned about someone just laying in a hotel saying that
I don't know.
Yeah, it was like used to protect the fact that this is a tomb site.
Okay, I didn't know that. So then I'm not worried about that anymore.
I just
That's
let them
good.
know about the gods. for them
Alignment
to be
destruction?
aware. So
Yes, it hides alignments because this
You
is
were
a
not
Nepeshi
like-
gravesite.
That's
Ah,
quite the
right.
predicament.
So
I have technology like that
I mean,
inside
unless they're
myself.
causing a problem, I don't really see an issue with them being here. It's more so I kind of want to just ask them why they're here.
Are we gonna tell a false god to go home? Sorry, you
false-
can't
well-
be here.
I'm not saying they can't be here. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering why they're here in the first place. Like, if they're not causing a problem, I personally don't give a fuck if they're here.
Well, now I'm curious what's
The
happening.
fact that is not to get Sodom and Gomorrah.
Are you okay? Your head looks a little tilted too far.
Make sure
Try not to damage the
do
roof.
quick draw on one of them like
Oh,
McFly
yeah, 'cause they're
probably will.
friends. Understandable.
I'll make sure
Definitely
mine
would.
keep their mouths shut. Or be careful. Serial, there's
One of yours
apparently
already
9
called-
others. Don't insult random people. If you can even speak
Just
yet.
don't do that in general. Like, that's
No,
just a
no,
good
you can
advice
do that in
general.
general. Just like today, don't.
I mean, I didn't mean to insult him. I said that's my chihuahua. But, like, I did not call him directly a chihuahua.
Would never, you whore!
I wouldn't either. I'm too busy
working.
That's probably bad.
But you never know.
Paperwork.
It's not sex work, it's just paperwork. I don't have
Oh,
that
yeah,
type
then
of
why
time.
is this one next to you? Huh? It's clearly
What?
happens. Look at them.
Huh?
Look at them. They're Nordic. That's all they deal and dabble in. All they do and deal in.
What?
What? What? What?
What do I do about
No, like, just because.
Your children are very useful for combat. Just inform me.
It's written in the text.
They're great energy siphons.
They're getting shot.
What a day. Your advertisers are slacking off, Tinkin. Where to affect this new one? They seem right up my alley. Oh no, that doesn't mean I'm gonna hunt them. Not yet, at least. Perhaps in the future, should they prove themselves huntable. Perhaps I can hunt with them. There's a bit of blood burst behind their fangs. Yes, I'm gonna leave the way I came in. I don't care if the rest of you have gotten used to your new ways. This is my entrance and exit. And no corpse's change to my daily routine will change that. I stand my ground, unlike you, Tin Can.
Nakamata was her choice.
That's the only thing?
Loving people is her choice.
Okay, that's 2.
Choosing Vadim out of many possibilities to be the disciple that she goes under is her choice.
My quick windows fuck up. My computer's not being my friend today.
Staying loyal to Vadim is her choice. Despite constant backstabbing toward backstabbing towards her disciple, she kept a quiet mouth.
Wait, this is the one I just wear.
Listen to other people, and they literally trying to
What
say,
kind
"Hey,
should I go for? The
just go to
vehicles?
this person instead of being with."
Yeah, I might as well just go with this. Yeah, why not?
Perfect.
I can do it like this.
Have you ever realized that everything that you just said was for other people? You became a Nekomata to help other people easier. You follow Vadim because it was helpful to him, and you wanted to learn from him. You didn't do anything for you. For example, put in what you're
Damn.
dealing with now. hey, you have to kill this person. No.
Driving around at the space of sound. Got nowhere to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Do 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 do. Let's just make sure it's not too big for the street. Yeah, there we go. Get a bit up. There we go. That looks great. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
For a goddamn cat to give him a piece of my goddamn finger.
What?
It was
What
a
the fuck?
fucking accident. Nothing, I'm just ranting to myself. Please ignore me.
Understood. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Bam wham wham wham. Boom 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 boom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The damn it, bam bam banana. Bam wham. What? Huh. Strange. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's try out this mode. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, well, that's not good. They're gonna fall off. Hopefully not. That'd be unfortunate. If anyone's stealing chat, I'm sorry that I'm so nerdy. It's what I'm doing. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 boom. Bam, 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 bam. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam.
There could be literally.
Be careful. I could have been like an actual car.
I'm like 2,000 cars. 22,000 cars in weight. So I think it would have been more worrying for the car than me.
That sounds unbelievable, but if it's true, good on you. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Actually, what's everybody looking at? I'm curious now.
Hands around me.
Yeah, what's happening?
Don't know. I'm just following to make sure my brother doesn't lose another part of his finger. Like, this is so stupid. It wasn't.
I mean, just get a replacement then. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Skam, bam, 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 bam. Dam, bam, bam, bam. Dam, bam, bam, bam. Ba, ba, doo, ba, dee, ba, dee, ba, ba, dee, ba, da, ba, doo. Boom, doo, 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 up, ba, da, ba, doo. Dee, 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 skibbly, bee, ba, dee. Hoppa, da, ba, doo. Hippy, dee, ba, dee. Fuck, my fingers rocking. Dee, bee, da, ba, doo. So somebody just mentioned my father. Hello?
Hello. I don't know. Just
30
mentioned how
pounds.
you look like one of Morden's things. What?
Dee, dee, bee, ba, dee. Ba, da, dee, ba, doo. Dee, 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 dee. Ba, da, dee, ba, doo. Dee, ba, dee, ba, doo, ba, dee, dee, ba, dee, ba, doo, ba, dee. Dee, ba, dee, ba, dee. Ba, ba, da, ba, doo. She, ba, da, ba, dee, ba, da, ba, doo, be, dee, ba, doo. Doo, be, doo. Dee, ba, da, ba, doo. Ba, ba, dee, ba, dee, ba, da, ba, doo, be, dee, ba, doo. Ba, dee, be, ba, doo. Smart, dee, 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 dee. Smart, da, doo, she, ya, da, da, be, shit, da, ba, nee, ba, doo. Yeah. Dashi, boom, ba, dee. Stay, ba, da, ba, doo.
Looks like it could have been built by a rat. I mean, the rat, not a rat.
So many noises today. Da, be, dee, ba, doo. Ma, dee, ba, dee, doo. Da, ba, dee, shi, da, ba, da, da, ba. Da, be, dee, ba, doo. Da, ba, sha, ba, shoo. I'm not the room. Bunch of super top, looting of one jump in the boom. Bata jimpata, bati tupati, jipata pati pati chup, jipat jampa. Yeah. Okay, that was hard mode test. I believe I can say that my wheels are functioning in all modes. There's also low rider. I don't really need to test that one though. Yep. Today's been a good day for testing. Now will I be allowed to switch over to the red? No, of course not. I gotta restart voice mod once more. God damn, what a bore.
Like doing things to the new world, so. Anyhow, cat float. Cat do be the float. Cat do be the float. Hold on. Is that a fucking spider mech?
Yeah? I got one too.
That's a fucking spider mech. Oh. I saw you. Oh, my computer.
This is the Mark II. This one is fully autonomous. It doesn't have someone remote controlling it.
There we go.
Anyhow, I'm gonna head in now.
Okay, take care.
Meow.
There we go. Got the right voice on this time.
It's the voice of a Mortons.
It is. Who knows? He might show up today. Oh, I can see your feet.
There's in fact a bird on you. What are you going to do about it? God. Mashing my head against the fucking ceiling. Bro.
I mean, it would work.
So rude.
Tower of Burb.
Tower of Burb.
Tower of Burb. Tower of Burb.
Rude.
I'm happy with the fact that when I do this, it's tall enough that you can hide people under it. And then it's just, bam, shields out, defensive position.
Oh yeah, this is a great way. They just need to kneel down, and you can just use the turrets and just start fucking blasting people.
Yeah.
Excited with this big guy.
That's gonna be fun. How much was that big guy, by the way? Like material wise?
In total, 'cause I know it's 40 for just the brain. So let me just open up blueprints. I know it was 40 for the brain, and let's see. Come on, PNG, load. Okay, so in total, it is 140 materials, and about like 3-ish hours.
Okay. I never got time for mine, but mine is 500 materials.
Well, yeah, yours is a lot fucking bigger.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine counts as like a living vehicle at this point. Oh, that's at least what I'm expecting with that price of materials.
I don't know. I'm not even sure if this thing qualifies or not as a living vehicle.
I mean, mine can be written. Yours, not as well. You can probably get like one person up there. It'll be like a bicycle at best.
I mean, there is a person inside of it.
Is it considered a person if it's just the brain of a really weird homunculus?
Well, it's the torso and the head.
Ah, that makes it worse.
He's made a nugget.
That's oh no. Oh no.
Listen. The reason why it's a torso is because he hasn't figured out how to make a direct nervous interface.
Well, how much of the body will it be when he makes a full nervous interface?
Hopefully just things like heart, brain, lungs, stomach.
I'm about to say you gotta remember the stomach, and now you also gotta remember to feed these things.
Yeah, exactly. In the box there is a feeding thing.
That's horrifying.
Hey, the best part? These things are mindless. They don't have a sentience, so they won't feel any suffering from this.
Because so ethically we're fine here. I guess morally we're fine here. Ethically, that's the bigger question.
Morally, we're in the clear, because this is a cadaver that was turned into this.
See, freshly sourced. We're not wasting resources. That's a good thing. It's still fucked up. Oh, you gave it a dick.
Still a little fucked up. That's for a gas canister launcher.
First a tramp stamp, now a penis. We're going in a very interesting direction with this. You're really learning well from Zephyrus.
Bro, what the fuck does that mean, dog?
That means Zephyrus is the reason we have the artifice some bitches quote. And I will always blame him for that.
Bro, what?
He made a woman.
Also, by the way, can you see the light now?
Yes, well, I could see it before as well.
Okay, cool. People were complaining sometimes that the light didn't work.
It do be like that from time to time, yeah. Lights can be a bit finicky and heavy. Ugh. So let me see what's the stat for this friendly little fellow.
Also, I'm pretty sure this thing's like 1,000 pounds now.
Okay, cool.
When it's fully loaded.
Jesus Christ, 81 materials. 81 materials.
So yeah, now we have the big brother and the little brother.
I still just want to attach
This thing's so
two
tight.
little brothers to the side of mine and then one big brother on top and just be like turret of death.
Bro, nothing would survive that.
Just driving down the street, railing down the entire city block. Wouldn't be legal, but
Nothing
I'm
would
sure it would work.
survive. I'm gonna be honest. We stopped worrying about legality when we started putting corpses into fucking automatons.
I mean, well, most of the people that worked in the laws were dead at that point, so technically it was legal to put corpses into things they shouldn't be in.
Okay, but like Nefeshi tech.
Yeah, that's technically legal, though morally ambiguous.
This one is supposedly just remote controlled, so there's no objections whatsoever about this thing.
Smiley face. Perfect. Hoo-hee hoo-ha. No, I have no clue. And again, if I had a penny for every time I got hunted down by a spider. I'd have 3 pennies.
Listen, if this map wasn't fucked, I'd be using the guns.
You probably shouldn't even be using this thing in general in outside of combat lobbies with the amount of materials they have.
If I'm not using the particle systems, they only have like 2 materials.
But the particle
Active,
systems
I
are
should
still
say.
there. I know particles are stronger when they're in use, but they're still there by technicality. See, the highest one I have going in social is the newest one with white hands, just because I'm not making a non-combat version of them. I don't care enough. It would be removing like 2
So
things.
ironically, my most optimized model is the my steel feather model when I just don't have any of the particle effects on it.
To be fair,
This thing's more optimized than... This thing is more optimized than my casual clothes like.
Absolutely amazing.
So if I want to save frames, I just wear my armor.
That is really funny. They also added freeze to the game, like it literally just looks like freeze. More roleplay
Yeah,
gives
I
you Steel
heard.
from Fortnite. It's fucking great. It has everything you could ever need.
Genuinely, like, I'm sorry. Why the fuck can you fight fucking Master Chief as fucking Splinter or Vegeta?
I could hunt down Naruto as a xenomorph wielding a lightsaber. I have done that. It's funny. Holy shit, it's a verified night. So hello, Strawberry. Mwah. Did you choose to get off early today?
You really did understand. You really did not know. Because otherwise you wouldn't be saying that kind of stuff about it. I
So
wanted to
fire.
become a demon
Oh.
to become power.
I just ripped my
To become
cable from my
powerful.
wall. Hold up.
Just reflect on that, bro. Reflect on that, alright?
Also, it's 15,000.
Require purpose and goals to accomplish. And using what you have at your disposal, accomplishing that.
So 14,000 times 5.
via
Even 5
experience,
of them?
skill, and sometimes actual like powers and abilities and alignment stuff. But that comes.
I'm gonna head back to my home.
You can become.
Have fun.
You
How
can
much?
gain all sorts of power.
112k
through alignments and whatever. Especially if you don't.
112
If you have no purpose,
112,000.
you just become someone else's pawn.
Yeah.
Starts eating the particles.
I did it.
You are not going to be just
Why
an
are you
pawn.
eating
You are
my
a mortisian.
dust?
You
Send
are
them
sold to the
to-
mortisian kingdom here.
Why?
Send them to the night
You
office and then I
will
could
have your
just
own
portal them out.
goals that you work
Yeah,
for
I'm an
yourself
office.
as an individual and helping us as a collective.
Of course we do.
None of this, I seek power and then not know what the fuck to do with it. Are we clear?
Okay. Okay.
Good.
Yes, Krill.
Think on that.
But
You ate a
Just
mouthful
reflect
of
on
dust.
that
What did you
and instill that in
expect?
your mind.
It wasn't anything. I was spitting it out. What do you mean?
They'll guide you well.
Yeah.
I've had worse.
Understandable.
Feel your insides, or at least everything that was damaged,
David.
slowly reform in a slightly.
I have a crazy idea.
Lady to nourish herself.
So you know
Which
how
one?
plasma's created, right?
And
Eventually, she slowly
via the blood?
holds her hand.
Not
Like
that
blood
type of
plasma.
Blood plasma is different.
Splattering
I'm more talking
Oh.
about electrical discharge plasma.
Oh, isn't like that be superconducted, like electricity to the point where it just starts igniting the air around it?
Fire that is superheated to the point of like electricity. Think like lightning.
Hmm.
I already have lightning. I have foxfire.
Mhm.
What if I combine the two?
Fire, lightning fire.
More like foxfire plasma.
See how you're holding up, buddy.
Foxfire plasma.
Pretty good.
Hmm.
Being a form of automaton.
That's pretty cool.
You might as well use them individually, because there are drawbacks to each individual one, but if you combine them both, you'll have the drawbacks of both of them at the same time. I'm more familiar with the electrical ones. There are ways for even the mundane to manipulate electricity, if they're competent enough, and already have the prep time ahead of time to set the hardware up to fuck with electricity. The last thing you want to do is have it redirected.
Affecting directly to the spirit.
Wait, made bigger. How'd you do that?
Alright, but having it channeled through electricity still binds it to an electrical conduit. Might as well just have Foxfire be. Might as well have Foxfire be independent, so there's no electrical, like there's no means of
That's why
mundane
you
can fuck with it.
How have the
You're going
smaller
plasma.
spider mix been treating you?
Plasma works a little bit differently. It doesn't always bind to everything that electricity is.
There's a lot
Because
of
it's that
people.
state in between both.
Understood.
What we deployed from
Oh, it's not just mixing the two like in a mixing bowl. It's a true
I just finished a
true new compound
new form.
made of the two.
It is an alignment.
I see. That's a bit more. That's a more of an interesting premise to think about.
Resistant, if not immune to
I don't know what that would even turn out to be.
Staying along the
Give
mundane
me a second, because I
path
might have
unless-
forgotten the call on
until you
that.
find out which alignment you wish to go down.
Oh boy.
Grant's messaging me. Give me a second. Ask him what it do.
Soon things will be settled
What do the fire doing?
affect the entire phalanx as a whole, so it will mostly affect you as a loyalist and knight. Are you a knight? And as a knight of
Yes,
the
I am a
phalanx as
knight.
Who
well.
is Jack Cole?
As we
No,
will
with the
alone
guy with the
plan
Ah,
to
Mortons.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
evening.
David.
Greetings.
Our disciple
Hmm.
has me already do some
Alright.
We were just discussing. Shian was discussing with me the concept of mixing foxfire and lightning plasma.
I assume
Excuse me, David.
half a year maybe.
I got a
Like
question.
not necessarily like a mixing bowl, but like an actual true combination.
Yes,
Yes.
I had a bit
Yes.
of a conversation.
No, we liberated South America. We
Remember
haven't
what?
experienced
Grant's
remember
words
you
so
said,
far.
if
I said,
could
tries
solve
channeling
it, you
foxfire
would
into my
train me, you
lightning.
would train me?
Parentheses, trying to create foxfire plasma. He said, it do, exclamation mark. He said, uses it on a POW. What does it do
Madoka
to them?
Magica Momento in
Hold
Imperials.
that right there. I gotta hear this. Oh, he's still gonna answer that part.
I'm waiting for him. He's typing.
All right. While that's happening, we'll repeat that again.
I said, remember what I said? You're gonna train me on something if I recover when I recover.
What about
That
your
one
whole
thing.
spiritual path?
I very likely was able to train. I can train you, but you have to remind me which class. I train a lot of things.
Well, what if
I've
there's
hit
a
sort of
what
a
is
dead
it?
end. I haven't had any
What
tenders
is
that
the
I could
name?
talk to for
What did I talk to you
developing it
about? You told
further.
me get bail.
There is
Recover,
a
then we can
realm
do it.
that I have traversed through
Something.
over
I know I've already taught
over
you
a year
Enforcer,
ago, and I
right?
have traversed through again
Yep.
recently,
What's the next step?
at which there's
What's
a
the
lot of
next one?
things and air spirits.
Marksman.
Yeah, that's what I
Just
want to
take
do.
you along the way at some point, so that you can
Hmm.
get to know your kind and learn from them directly. However, I will not be able to stay with you as I will have to lead political talks with the Onis.
Understood.
But there's always methods. Actually,
For now, save it for Thursday. I'll train on Thursday, so I'll get more
Literally
people
awkward.
involved. So I'm just training one person.
Headset?
Thank you.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
heard that a
Yeah,
lot
my
of the tankers
Darius,
got destroyed from
can you take me to
Jimu.
the gym?
In the original war foods,
Right. I can give you directions to a gym, but you're also going to have to get a membership around the Babylon shopping district.
Okay, got you.
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
Oh god.
Like this exact one was.
Grant's
Did you-
reaction. Meltsome question mark?
I mean, what else did you really expect? From
I'm
plasma?
if we're talking melting,
if it's
I'm
going to
personally
do
a
it,
fan of the Raiders of the Lost, like not the Raiders of the Lost Ark. What was that one?
Right.
Temple of Doom.
Plasma is stronger than pure lightning because it's it's the
get a
friction of
membership
fire
from the
going to the point of
Babylon
creating a
shopping
higher
district.
form of lightning.
I think
Hmm.
26,000
That's
a
why
month.
I was doing it.
Indiana
Grant's
Jones and
word,
the Temple of Doom scene.
Yeah, Grant says melts him almost instantly.
Mhm.
Goopy pile of blood, flesh,
I
and
feel
tar.
like if you wanted a more magical effect, you shouldn't go with mixing the two. You should instead
Prices
just
went up over time
power
here.
up the foxfire until it becomes lightning itself.
Now that I think about it.
That's my other plan
Hmm?
was.
I just
That's my next point.
be strong.
I'm currently trying to see. I asked him, is
Mhm.
this affecting the physical body or am
So
I watching the
remember,
spirit
the
just
pursuit of
fucking melt?
power in itself is a trap. Look for experience.
Okay,
Maybe
guys.
I should play with my new fire as well.
Hmm.
Experience your life how it is.
I mean,
Yeah, I trying to
But
get.
but
I
yeah,
trying to,
apparently
yeah, I'm supposed to
melts
trying
person
to focus my spirit and
almost
be
instantly.
That
something
is,
like
at least a pretty easily anticipated outcome. But to what extent is the more interesting
Correction.
part.
Grand states, in the process of using the lightning, the body of the person starts to melt.
Oh,
The
right.
soul is almost
Mhm.
incinerated completely.
I think you'll be able to learn that from
Just nothing left of
Kobayashi.
it.
The
Just
soul is what combusted first before the body. The body gave way.
the spirit entirely burnt up well before the body did. Is that what I was saying?
Mm-hmm. Like almost instant, he was saying. I'm also doing it to an Antioch POW, so like.
Fuck 'em.
I'm
they're
surprised more of
mundane.
those still exist at this point.
I've kept majority of mine alive for torture.
Comprehensible.
I mean, they have been killing our people off. Primarily, they've hunted my people in front of me 4 times, so yeah. They deserve to fucking die. But I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm gonna torture them
Not
until
just
the day
die,
I
but just
die.
face oblivion at that point.
Yeah, that's why I've kept them in my pocket dimensions. Where the day I die, they just poof from existence.
Hmm. Well, I was more referring to the one you just incinerated with a foxfire plasma.
That one's different case. Occasionally there's a test that goes way south than I was expecting. That one was one case.
That's going south. Seemed like you wanted that outcome, at least the end result of it, to happen to them Antioch anyway. So I mean,
Wasn't expecting it to instantly try them. I normally am able to hold back enough to where it doesn't do that.
did you try to, or at least say that you were trying to hold back?
Yeah. I just don't care too much for the POWs of Antioch. They
Fair
die, they
enough.
die. Don't you see what happens to the ones we put on the tea that causes insomnia?
I have not.
especially when situations arise.
Open pocket dimension on wall. Have you guys ever heard of the Russian experiment of the people who stay awake and they start seeing the really crazy goobleooks? You see a guy
Insert feelings of disappointment.
just banging his head on the wall, just bleeding over and over.
What is that stench?
Don't be afraid of talking to me when you need help.
Of course.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you know about spirits, right?
I got it, boy.
Oh, hello, Martin. How are you doing?
Yo.
I want you to look at me again and rethink your question.
Okay. It's like
You think you come across anything fun?
That sounds really
Fun.
Yes,
fun.
usually I don't give a shit about demonics and these entities. They were practically demonic.
It just makes what looks like a really strange hellfire, I understand.
You want to be able to turn into a tiny little
Or a
pussycat.
sight.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
For that you do not
You get
have
mostly the same details as, you get the same, it looks similar to Hellfire, but it's completely orderly.
Have a thing known as the blacklist.
How'd you pull that off?
Look out there.
Well, first I pulled Hellfire off Aspen, and then I was like, hey, yo, maybe I can just, like, process it.
Because it doesn't matter. I was just thinking this to be
I
dramatic.
did.
So,
And there was a
obtain
New
an
fire.
animalistic form, like in your case, a cat. It requires
You know,
meditation.
this reminds me of a conversation I had with Lynn, and that's quite a powerful discovery. Be careful with that.
All the alignments were kind of in
A powerful discovery that
when that happened.
I can
Kind of went too far.
filter
The
chaotic
processing
things
of
into.
alignments like that.
Restart from scratch, but once
Well, it's less the alignment I process and more so the chaos in it into order. That's kind of just what I do every day with myself.
Me or Fox say, hey,
The primary thing that was
It's still concerning. At least
give us a starting time. You say, like, right now I'm starting.
brings up a quick sound suppression field, just so no one can hear what he's about to say. When I fucked with the alignments, when I touched the alignment and changed it, I was almost immediately prevented from ever doing it again by the king.
Well, he doesn't really control me, so like.
Morph into a blackjack if it goes
Mm.
about this height.
It's yeah, understood. It's just concerning because from what the king said, and I do get his reasoning, it would draw a lot of attention if people find out that something's alignment can just be easily altered over here on this planet.
I mean, that's been shown multiple times. We've had. I remember back in my early days with Freeze, he was holy.
That is something everybody has to learn for themselves.
He was a holy vampire. And it was a pretty easy
Yeah,
change.
it was.
Right, but that's really how.
I don't know. Maybe there's just double standards, and I'm not allowed to with transmutation. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe it's the undead finally reaching that limit of chaos they're allowed to add to the world. Apparently, the undead kind is supposed to be people of balance that help the living.
However long you go meditate.
At least from what that angel I keep having to babysit tells me.
They're reaping everyone's souls. They are the ones.
Understood.
I don't believe it for a second, just knowing the people around here, but if that is true, then God, these people fell off.
Yeah, me and Feather lived through that.
I know a spot.
Do you?
30 long years.
You're telling me
5 minutes.
It was probably just, if we cause any more chaos, we're gonna go a line we can't step back from or something like that. Would be my guess. My kind is known for chaos, so we've already stepped over whatever lines might exist.
That'll change someone forever. Fuck.
Yeah.
Though it's fun when you can get out of things if you play with the alignments. Like if you just take a life crystal, a filter, and you just shove that energy through it, you can get rid of the Fantasia part because you have a crystal of just healing energy.
Watch. Just get some rag, put some on.
Well, what'd you say? Life crystal and you what?
So you take a crystal thing, and funny green crystal, he just places it in the fucking air. You take one of these funny alignment filters I made up one day in my sleep, you just take that energy right through it. Boom, this energy now has no Fantasia in it, but it's still healing.
How did you make the filter? Is
Have
it
you ever
just
had someone like put their hand
artificer
over
nonsense?
your face and you should open your mouth?
My
and
guess
fucking,
is
like, break it
artificial
back away?
nonsense. I kind of was just working on something.
Yeah.
Where I was like, if I'd made a filter for energy in this, it would probably work. And I just built it. I didn't even think about it.
If someone comes from behind and does it, then yes.
Here's the thing. I pulled the Nefeshi out of energy and made a crystal pure energy, like pure, raw, unfiltered energy. And then I was able to turn it shitdemic.
It's just a fucking bottle of celestial tea.
Shouldn't be too hard.
What kind of stuff?
It doesn't show you.
Yeah, and that's what got me banned from ever doing it again.
I don't think those sites reveal what tea is.
I mean, what if you just do it anyway?
What kind of tea?
It's black tea.
Lich orders.
There's part of me that tells me to
I was going to say join a bit of Lichdom, but most of the ones I've heard about remove your personal ability to think, so...
I'll leave you to it for the
Don't
time
have to
being.
believe me. It's just.
In general, say
Thank you for
yes.
the
I
elimination
don't
of
think she'd stop you.
I learned something today.
I melted someone instantly.
Yeah, it's honestly just not worth the trouble right now. Supposedly, Zephyrus is going to make his own Lichdom, and I would be under that, so,
Find my lightning.
I'll just wait.
Congratulations. Maybe I can get the angel to talk to Zephyrus, and maybe he can start having proper undead.
Oh my god, I have
Be nice.
I just gave Tyke a list of things.
I hope I am at least
natural born
doing some kind of effort to
figure it out with him.
Natural native born Tengu would be.
balance, because I don't know about the others.
Do you know the number of souls you need to eat daily to be alive?
There's like a foresty part in the beginning, and then very say no.
I'm not aware.
Exactly.
Oh, he probably took it over since.
That's one problem with a lot of the undead here. Most of them don't know how much energy they're directly sucking out of reality itself just for existing.
We probably took it over.
Tengu when we first went there.
I'll ask Zephyrus about it, but he never told me.
It's probably for the best. Realistically, if it wasn't for all these weird story conventions like the soul fountains they find, this planet would be empty by now.
No, not right now.
Actually, I ended up getting taken to one of those, and the soul fountain grows blank souls. They're completely empty.
Yeah.
Promise. It'll help you sleep. It's black tea.
They're also not as strong as I thought they were. Or maybe I underestimated rat tech. We were at one where something alive was about to crawl out of it, and I was like, huh. Breaks rat tech battery into bomb. I was told if I'd thrown that in, I would have destroyed the entire place.
Blank stare. You're living through this.
That would have been a problem.
You know the berserk eclipse? Oh, the eclipse where the Earth turns to flesh.
No, I should do that more often. I should try that next time there's a mission with some weird shit in the way. I should just...
coming down, raining, killing everybody.
I should finally figure out how big one of these rat tech explosions actually are.
In this clip scene, you see.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. If you're talking about the soul fountain, it would be quite literally poisoning the well.
The Celestials raining on top of all of them, but you see
I
the
don't think it blew up.
in the lunar.
That wouldn't be poisoned the well. There just wouldn't be a well anymore.
And you also see the sun is a giant.
I also have a theory that the well taps. I also have a theory that the well taps directly into the ley lines.
When you come out of that, your eyes have blood.
That wouldn't be too surprising. Everything taps into ley lines one way or another.
Starts healing it immediately.
Yeah, but I meant more direct, like a spigot type of thing.
You're fine.
Because I was supposed to say, if I bleed, it runs uncontrollably.
Reaches in the pocket.
You're fine.
Places something in your nose.
The other thing, you were living through that. Like, you were being slaughtered over and over in there for
On your nose, there's a.
Who the fuck's getting Tsukiyomi'd over there?
Not again.
Similar thing we've had already for 50 years, so.
On your nose is a little chick that's made entirely of clay and moves like claymation.
What was I saying?
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. You're telling me how you want to drink tea.
No, before that. It's been a while.
I have a lot of clay figures. I just kind of put them around places nowadays.
Oh, yeah. There's a small spirit drum nearby, guarded by a lion dog. Quite literal, how it is depicted.
Also, it doesn't have a soul, in case you were curious about that.
I wish to go over and claim it around. Even if I was in the future. I just need to go back first then.
I can create life with steel and a copy of life with clay.
It connects and closes up the territory.
What else can I make?
Makes sense.
Very,
Go ahead and do it.
very interesting. Very interesting. So from what I understand, that filter you make it's like you're essentially doing a fundamental aspect of the universe because that's at least for what transmutation does. I could literally remove the filtration that turned it into Shademic or Nefeshi energy and put a new one on.
Alright, I also need to catch up. I need to catch up.
Neat.
When did Seth make him another acolyte?
Yeah, it's weird. It's strange. Kind of wish I could study into it more if I wasn't stopped from it, but you know, I have other things to
You
work
shall
on.
have freedom, my friend. Hopefully, unless the virus is also afraid of it, and if he is, that would make sense. He didn't think it would work out what I did with the Hellfire, so he's a bit of a
Who
coward,
knows?
actually.
He drops the noise suppression field.
Hey, Fike.
Yeah.
I have some freshly brewed tea. Do you want some?
Yeah.
Hands you a bottle.
You,
It has
you
no
have
no distinguishing marks on it or anything.
You have a cup for me to sip this, or you
It's
want me
more
to drink the whole
concerning than
thing?
anything else.
You can drink it the whole thing. I have more.
All right. What did you do to this poor owl?
Did you just down the whole thing?
No, he just sipped it.
Okay. From one sip, you're gonna have like a 5.5 minute blank fucking stare. You're gonna start experiencing the berserk apocalypse.
Bro!
The difference is all of the berserk apocalypse stuff, you're still gonna see the whole shit that's going on with the sun where it's a giant hand-eye thing. The only other thing is all of the alignments are going to take the places of each of the things fighting. You're going to see the things that reign supreme upon the eclipse, or the berserk eclipse, is the Nefeshi, the Lunar, and the Celestials. The Celestials reigning on top with scatters of all of them in there. The Lunar sitting alongside the Celestials. It's because, quote unquote, we've actually been told eclipses more follow towards lunar and things that are Nefeshi. Each alignment has their own moon phase.
Spike is fucking fighting for his life in that goddamn thing, if he's allowed to, that is.
Yeah, you're allowed to. You get slaughtered over and over and over for like 30 years. When you wake up, your eyes are bleeding. Like, literal blood, not ichor.
Oh god, now I gotta figure out what 30 years of fighting is gonna do to Spike. Oh god. Well, I have 4 minutes to figure that out.
Over and over.
You're going to tell us a virus that I got hit with a fucking Tsukiyomi over here.
Okay.
You know what? I'm
just an undescript bottle of tea.
Or say.
Nothing. You don't notice shit from this.
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. See, I'll prove
this
it.
won't kill me, right?
I don't know. They seem fine. You just see blank stare. Like.
It tastes a bit like cherries.
It helped him sleep. He's able to sleep standing now.
Wait, I can sleep from this?
Potentially. Go ahead. Try it.
I mean, if I want to sleep.
He's standing asleep. If you think about it, he's standing asleep. Oh god, your fucking legs just went fucking. He's
out of it.
As you do that, you just start to see blood start to slowly trickle from his eyes.
Huh.
You do so. Homura, have you ever watched the show Berserk or read the manga?
I know what it is.
Oh. In Berserk, there's a thing known as the apocalypse or the eclipse. The eclipse is where the sun and the moon merge and it becomes a giant eye-hand thing. and starts coming down towards Earth, while all of the celestial, like, heavenly figures and other types of shit just start killing everything on Earth. You see all of the alignments mosh pit fighting, killing each other. You are living that. You
Go
are being
Team
killed over
Red.
and over with them.
Oh,
You are literally
okay.
dying over and over and over. How much did you drink? Did you drink a sip or did you drink the whole bottle?
I actually did not think when I was actually drinking that. I just drank it.
You just drank it. You just drank the whole bottle.
I thought it was a cup. Like I thought you gave me like a cup, not a bottle.
It was a bottle. It was a whole bottle.
Then that changes how much I drank. I would say like probably like I don't know how big it was.
Did you
but...
say a cup's worth then?
Yeah.
So yeah, about 8 ounces. You drink 8 ounces of that. You have 100 years of you just fighting, dying over and over and over, while you're watching the entities that stand on the top of this eclipse is the Nefeshi, the Lunar, and the Celestials. The Celestials reigning above all. When you wake up, your
100...
eyes are bleeding. Like, from your eyes, it is bleeding. You'll know there's no injury, but your eyes are bleeding.
Yeah, because 100 years for Harmer is just like, let's say like probably like a few months.
No,
in her eyes.
This would feel like an actual eternity.
Oh, really? Okay. Even though for her, 100 years feels like nothing. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna sit.
You were blank stare for like 15 minutes.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You might want to wipe your eyes. They're a little.
Just fucking taps his face. You'll see the blood. What the fuck was that?
And I could have used a conversation with her. Oh well.
Oh,
Why
I
do you
forgot to
trust
mention
liquid
that was a
people?
tea. That was a tea made from a long time ago. Apparently, like 1,000+ years ago, all the alignments had a thing known as the Geneva Convention. Yeah, the Bless got banned from making those teas. Me and Feather never knew it, and we made them.
What the fuck? I was fighting fucking everything for 30 fucking years.
Welcome back. It was only 5 minutes. You're fine.
See, I don't know why you trusted a seemingly unsuspicious liquid from. Yeah.
Gotta add that to my fucking trauma for my character sheet. Thanks. Fuck stale.
Character advancement.
Bro, he's gonna be so fucking calloused and it's like not even funny.
Think about
Traumatized from illusionary fighting.
Oh, that wasn't illusionary. That's the shit that's actually gonna happen one day.
Okay,
you know that,
traumatized from
apocalypse
visions of
Ragnarok
fighting.
apocalypse thing that Mortem keeps mentioning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that.
How much
well,
did you
that's a part
see?
of
Does who loses?
What?
Who loses?
You also
If
just
this
see
is supposed
Homer
to happen, I need
staring
to
the
know
same.
who loses.
There was this constant fighting. There was no winner.
Yeah, there would have been no clear winner. You would see who's
Just
like thriving
endless
amongst all of it,
bloodshed.
but that's really it.
I was hoping we'd finally. I shouldn't say that in this building, actually.
I also think you just see Homer doing the same blank stare.
How much did she drink?
About 8 ounces.
I had 30 years. How much did she get?
About 100.
Oh, God.
The difference is for both of you, that kind of felt like an eternity. So what's 100 years for her would normally be really short, but that's probably a lot longer in this case.
Why? Why did you give this to me?
Make you a better person. What?
I don't know who's. In what name of fucking Gloria, whichever a deity listens to me, would that make anybody a better person? Look at him.
You have to remember, I'm chaotic. Well, I'm orderly, but I'm a kitsune. I kind of cause mischief. Well, we're good people. We do good things. We are holy. My whole nature is to play tricks, also.
How's the name of fuck is that a trick? A trick is something you can get out of again, not mentally changed forever.
That's something you can get out of, and that really depends on the definition of trick, or what type of trick it is.
No, because if you go too far, it's no longer a trick, it's a mutilation, be it physical or mental. Look at him. He is undead and he's like this.
Out of character question. Would he have learned anything from this 30 years of fighting? Because he would have seen all alignments happen.
You probably you wouldn't have learned anything from the others, but you would notice which of your abilities would be a bit more effective against what. How so?
Okay. Interesting.
That's why Jim's just looking at it.
this.
It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just both.
Out of character, I'm loving this. In character, Spike fucking despises you right now.
Hey, Spike.
What?
Think upon everything you experienced. What did you notice?
How to kill people really efficiently.
As Nefesh, you kind of need that. What? You look like you have something really bad to say.
Ja, eller den her verdens koncentration på dræb og mor. Hvorfor bliver det normaliseret på disse punkt? Hvorfor er det ligesom det er sådan det her? Hvorfor er de sådan her? Jeg vil hellere deale med en dræb, end jeg vil det her igen. Men det er meningen, at jeg skulle være bedre end det her. For fanden, du er ikke bedre end det her. Hvorfor er det?
I can't understand you.
Jeg skulle aldrig være en fuck. Det var en fejl. Det var et problem.
He just has his hands on his face. He's just trying to contemplate and process the 30 years of bloodshed.
Are you speaking in rat? What would Shion have heard? What would Shion have heard? Because she knows quite a fucking lot of languages.
Well, let's see. What you would have heard from him right there, unintelligible. What you heard when he said was, "No, does that fucking sound like rat?"
I was asking that out of character, if that was rat.
Oh yeah, no, that was unintelligible, half kaiju, half whatever the fuck Morton speaks into part of European.
I thought you were speaking Norwegian to me for a second.
Close, Danish. So we had a mix between kaiju and Danish right there. A few things would be understandable as well. Actually, how much would she not know of Danish?
Quite a bit.
Okay, so a few things that would be able to be translated through the loud filter of kaiju mumbling would probably be things like it's easier to deal with derbs and...
You also have to remember, I have an ability that allows me to speak to, any type of creature, if I don't understand it.
I've been specifically told that nobody could understand kaiju, other than Lynn, who took it from me. So that's just what I'm going with.
I have no clue. Grant's the one who told me that a long time ago.
And he's the one that told me that nobody understands kaiju. So
yeah, Grant always forgets a lot of things.
It do be like that. But as much as him being pissed about the desensitization of these things to people and how it's easier to deal with debs than the people here. He sounds annoyed, as per usual. He hasn't been in a quote-unquote good mood for a couple of days now.
Come here.
Mm. Mm.
Translation, considering what you just did by being nice to somebody, you think I'm gonna go forward?
What type of coffee is it?
It's completely empty.
So he's just waving around his coffee cup.
He can't drink in public. He always goes around with a completely empty cup, and he just wonders how long until people notice that he can't drink it.
Oh my god, I just thought of something. God, you're gonna hate me more. Opens pocket dimension, starts ruffling through. Remember SpongeBob? He puts the soda hat on you. Now you could just, like, string it through. Put your coffee in it. You just see it has, like, two, like, thermoses on either side of the hat. It's decaf. Currently.
Oh, he's not drinking through that right now. You think he would trust any liquid coming from you right now?
She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She's just like, it's just decaf coffee.
If you
Also,
can tell how,
Julie,
if you can
it's
tell how
decaf
Mortis
coffee.
feels,
You have
he
my
sees
word.
you as a mousetrap right now.
You also have to remember, Sean's never done anything to the lunar like that. She's done it to other people.
In his eyes, that does not make it better. Especially considering the conversation down there about POWs as well. He's really annoyed recently about everything, and he hates the
Why would you be mad with
desensitization.
me for that?
Because he hates the concept of POWs being used in the syndicate. And he fully believes that what you're doing to them is one of the reasons why they existed to begin with.
But they did it to my people when we weren't doing anything to them.
And how many people around here has hunted
What's
rats
wrong?
in front of Mortons?
I haven't.
No, you haven't, but a lot of people have. And he hasn't done anything bad to them yet. And he believes everybody should treat the world a bit better because this fucking place is just going up in fire every day by people from inside and outside.
Yes,
He's really
Fiona
stressed
agrees.
recently.
She does the
he's not
same.
doing good.
The biggest part about that is, for her, these ones have threatened her children. Now, Mother Fox having her children threatened is a whole different story. These ones deserve to die.
While most people don't see them as living because they're automata, the Mortons has also had his children threatened by people in the syndicate.
I've never threatened one of your robots.
He hasn't, but
If anything, I've actually befriended more of yours.
Exactly. You haven't, but it's still the thing about the syndicate itself.
Mike, how you feeling?
I'm still
What's
trying to
going through your
process
head,
this shit.
buddy? Makes sense. Trust me, I felt that way too. Correction. Me and Feather experienced that firsthand. Feather drank the tea, did it to themselves. I then tried to figure out what the fuck was going on with them, and in the process is connected to them, and I experienced it with them.
Okay.
But you learned some things from it, right?
I guess.
There's gotta be more people in this fucking building. Perhaps, maybe, for once in a lifetime's opportunity, there might be some people on the beach. Stupid thing off.
Treat yourself the same way you treat others. And we all, all of us here, know how well you treat others. But we can only assume how well you treat yourself. Okay? So please. I believe they're referred to as the golden rule, but this time it's a reverse application. You already treat others very well, but you need to treat yourself well too.
I know you can. It's more something to open up your mind.
I mean, as much as the dying suck, I mean, the combat was fun at times. Minus the death.
Another one has awoken, rat. Oh, he's glowing green now.
I just didn't know where I was at, or... It was weird. It was so weird.
He had a green glow across
Next
his
thing you know, I drank something and I'm somewhere else, so...
Yeah, how was the world of flesh?
I mean, I would prefer to be sleeping than doing that.
Do you want to forget it?
No, with the information will be useful, even if it was.
Sometime. But I'll just restart it.
How do you do that? I mean,
Do what?
the whole summoning of people.
It's called one of my abilities. I can kind of just detect their energy in the area and pull them.
What about out of character?
Admin panel. DM panel for DMs.
Bro, what?
Hello, rat.
Greetings.
People are outside if you want to socialize.
Yep, she ends up there.
Adjust to this new mindset. It's not very much different from what you are already used to. Just some minor adjustments on how you see yourself in your relation to those around you. That's really about it.
Grumpy rat, grumpy rat. I don't know what's happening so far. Well, are you in the chat so you can hear me, or do I have to write that out to you, Rose? Homeostasis. Oh. So the wood is most likely still alive. How interesting. So red runes may be biology based. I see there's no one in chat, so I can take a bit of time to just unwind in the water and be useless. Okay, it's 4. So, there probably won't be anything happening today outside of that magic thing they were doing. Would be my guess, since it's most likely going to end in like 50 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, chat Hawkwoods. God damn. Oh, you're still in there? You've been in there for like days now. Hope you're doing okay. And Demon Lord Dan left. I was gonna fight you to get my materials. Well, let's run around invisible and see what people are doing, shall we?
Hello. Hi, you okay?
They drank too much of that shit.
Yeah.
That was a
I'm
fun
ready
place.
to take leaps now.
Come visit help
Back to
one
form.
day for real.
You just see that one
It's not that bad.
is taken this, or like he has blood running down his eyes, but he looks like he's just like wiped one line of it just clear and just starts smoking a cigarette.
Hell. Like the hell.
Yes. You wanna visit it?
I mean, that was only part of what I saw, but
Oh, you didn't see hell.
Yeah, that wasn't hell.
no, was it better, worse? It was not good.
That was Earth.
But kind of.
That wasn't that.
I mean, what you saw isn't the best place, but it could be
Worst
worse.
scenario.
I mean, you just get used to all the bad things.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with how long I've lived. Almost my
Oh,
time I
you're
spent
just a
was
granny.
just sleeping. Yeah, I just sleep all day.
You
I
have
mean,
my
if you ever want to
interest.
visit hell,
See,
I
I
could
get
always
called
bring
old
you
and they're
along.
older than me.
I just called Dad old. That's the only
And what
person I
for?
do. I can't speak
I mean,
much.
What would I hope to gain?
You just visit
Your
hell.
father's bad at writing.
There's nothing really you can gain
Who
from
do you
that
think
unless
checks
that's
his
something you
writing a
actively
lot?
want, or do something stupid and end up dying in hell.
Technically, both of
But that's a
us,
whole
but
different
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
But here, but specifically to the location I will
I
be
have to make sure he
showing you
doesn't
at
send letters over to like
is
conventional
my
things before
capital
I check
of
it.
the large
You
territory I
younger.
own in hell.
You're telling me.
Aww. On here, welcome. Put me down again.
MX that stems from a vampiric disease.
Where'd they go? Throw away lover. You're taking 24. That is one of the new people, isn't it? Not you. Oh my god. Yeah. Where did they go now? Yeah, those doors not working today.
I would have considered them a mid. Like, I
Martian?
wouldn't consider them old.
That's my novel title.
Martian. Okay, the first name. I'll settle for that. What was
Hamara.
that again? Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in mind.
My ranking is the third highest in hell. Not counting King.
I see. Well, we are all family under this establishment.
You want to go talk to that?
Unless you made an ally today.
Yeah, do you want to come with?
And I know since you've mentioned vampirism, I do my territory is filled with Traboco trees, which essentially is a blood tree. Drinks blood.
Come with me in here.
Does things with blood.
Keep interacting with others.
And roleplay.
Yeah, we're in roleplay right now. So would you like... Okay.
No, you don't have to get out of here if
You don't have to get out of here.
Are you joining here? Like, are you a member of the community, or are you joining off someone?
They're part of our group, since it's a group instance.
No,
New member.
Hello.
Ah, you're a member.
Yeah.
So you're perfectly fine being here. The biggest thing is when
you're
you just
perfectly fine.
become a member, you're an associate. Most of our associates wear our associate avatars until they become a soldier, which is a full member.
So when did they
You're
come in?
basically
Because they're not
in your trial
from
period
the
currently,
newest
so you would be
packs.
wearing our
Yeah, and you
associate
have-
models that give you time through.
And we have we're 1920s and 1940s technology. Was diesel punk and steampunk. Would you like to be a male or a female associate? I have both with gender.
I can guess.
Female?
Yeah.
Right. Let me turn my clothing real fast. And then let me turn into associate. Associate model. Female associate. I go. Oh, whoa.
Oh, that's a new one.
Oh, I don't have face animation.
Why are you dying?
Oh, I have yeah.
Oh, they even have purple hair, so they have been here not too long ago.
With that, welcome to our roleplay. I'm
They're
one of the
not
Imperial
ancient.
Consigliers. So, welcome in.
Interesting.
Yeah. But were you
Where
explaining the
are other
rules?
people?
Like, simplify the rules for you?
There's a lot of people I
Take 'em
can't
over
seem to
that, right?
find. So let's
over.
let's do it this way.
Alrighty. Thank you.
My original job before I was removed. You
You didn't see this chat. Ah, the AFK. Jaguar's AFK at least. I was looking at what did she do, by the way? She gave a drink to Fike that made him experience 15 years in some weird eclipse blood war. And he was entirely out for the entire time. Like for 5 minutes he was just completely out experiencing that. And then she also talked about what she does to POWs, and that's just not something Morton fucking wants to hear about. Hey, look at the vault. Because again, Morton's very much believes that this universe should not be so fucking desaturized to doing the cruelest things imaginable over and over again. And then Shion's like, "Oh no, it's not bad. It's just a trick. It's just a prank." And Morton's just like, "It's not. It's no longer a trick or a prank. If people like, there's a fine limit between a prank and mutilation. If you can't get out of it unchanged, it ain't a fucking prank." And he even said in Kaiju that it's easier to deal with Derbs than Shion. And unfortunately, she has good justifications for being cruel. You know, like, oh, they're quote-unquote anti-arc, which I totally believe, 100%, definitely, totally. I'm being sarcastic. I don't believe the POV situation in this roleplay, but that's one entirely different thing. And it's like, oh, these things literally threaten my children, and they hunted our people. That would work with a lot of people. With Morton's, unfortunately, doesn't. Because how many times have people threatened his children of the 100 rats around him, in front of him, or just straight up insulted rats? Like, if he acted like Shion did with these excuses, he would be hurting a lot of people in the syndicate. So unfortunately, we're having a problem of a difference of opinion. Which, out of character, I fully understand. In character, the Mortens is not in a good mood. He's been in a bad mood for a while. He's tired. He just wants one normal day, you know? He just wants something good to be going on. And then he has to deal with this shit. Man's just tired and grumpy, and he has voices, and, you know, it's a great combination of things. Especially from Shion, who's supposed to be better. You don't have to apologize for anything. This is how it goes. People can't be there all the time every day. You just do your best to get that migraine under control. Pat pat. You are appreciated, Rose. Shion's also appreciated. Just not by Mortons right now. Every day, it becomes more and more difficult trying to justify staying a Luna. But God, I want to see my moon. Yeah, well, I'm making food right now, so it gets better, so we can watch stuff. Yeah, sure. I can do more model work in the meantime. I think I finished up the Spider Lady, for the most part. I don't really have any cool effects found yet to give her. Although I kind of want to give her a few, like, smoke effects. So her normal version's fine, but she doesn't have a combat version for now. But the texture work should be done. I attached a new tail that you liked. I even changed the sign on the tail. And she has toggles for almost everything other than going invisible. Let's actually get a good picture of her now. And a name. Oh, that tail is a lot darker in Unity. I also do a bit more with the mask. I give it a bit more of a bone or teeth look. See what I can do to it. The dog. The dog. The dog. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. She's gonna be fun. She's gonna be fun. Now I just need to write down the full concept of my island idea and see if it gets accepted. Yeah, I'm gonna be making so many species with this fucking universe. A new set of insectolets and merkin. A new sect of rats / automata. If I go insane enough, I might see if I can grow my tails into living entities, like in the Shin Godzilla movie. That would be a fourth if that worked. So you made a mistake or your bank did. Well, considering I'm biased, I'm going to say your bank probably did. Oh, I'm so hyped for that tail update. But it didn't apply. I don't know if this. That does sound like a bank issue. If the money got taken out of your account, then it should count. These people have still not noticed them here. Oh well. Shoot. I think they're having a problem. I don't think it did. Huh. Well, do you know how to fix this issue, or? God, Bedlam's dead.
I mean, I'll more than likely figure it out once you become better with.
Still, it never hurts to network as much as possible. I am here to make friends, after all.
Are they still talking about hell over here?
Mm-hmm. It's always good to have allies to rely on. It's rather useful.
I'm working on it because I got that phone deal thing. I think I can pay off all my bills. Oh shit.
Hello there. Good evening. Evening to you. Talking to this one about being cursed? Seems so, yes. I just experienced about an entire lifetime in 2 minutes. Oh. How'd that happen? A kitsune with teeth. Sounds like that would do it. Oh, yeah.
I also experienced the same thing, but mine was longer. It wasn't that bad. You get used to it.
There's still, like, dried blood on his face. He's kind of, like, wiping at it occasionally.
Sometime down the line, I might open up my territory and you can take a little visit. Don't really care if anyone comes by. I mean, it's my home anyways, so no harm in opening it up once in a while.
What do you eat? Do you like food? Maybe I could bake a
Drow.
casserole or something. You eat drow?
Yes.
Specifically.
And blood.
And blood. I find drow a bit chewy.
They're good though. Especially the crystal ones.
feel like
I
it'd
like
be-
eating their own crystals. They're pretty yummy.
Be very gamey meat from the looks of them.
Oh, he's gonna fit in perfectly.
If I happen to kill one, I'll drag one back for you.
I'm gonna prefer
Like
flat
a-
out, though.
Oh, it's an old flood.
Oh, well. Not a good shot, as I said. Maybe I'll hit him in.
And if anyone's wondering where Mortens is right now, since I'm floating around invisibly, he is just sitting in the ocean playing with crystals. He likes being in water. Helps him feel calm.
But you can put like a suit on if you want. Yeah, just like how I'm so sorry, people. I am so sorry, people. I am completely fucking sorry. For example, this is more of a business suit. Like a casual business suit, but it's a business suit. And I have another one that is actually a pencil skirt with more of a business suit attire. Like a pinstripe vest with a long sleeve
That'd be a good
shirt.
idea, yeah.
Hi.
Yep.
Yes. Sorry, we're talking rat to each other.
Squeak.
How am I going to roleplay just that? Sign language? A lot of us don't really know sign language that much, but we are patient enough to read. We're text friendly. We're mute friendly, so you're perfectly fine. You doing this is still perfectly fine. Like, you doing your chat box stuff is still perfectly fine. We are patient enough, well, at least the majority of us are patient enough, to actually sit and wait for you to get done typing to figure out what you want to do. We are mute friendly. For the longest time, we were actually actively keeping an eye on the amphitheater mutes in our Discord server for our mute players before the chat filter was even added on as a thing in the game. Right, Matt?
I was not here for that part, so I have no clue. But it sounds like something they would do.
Yeah, I was actively, keeping an eye on the amphitheater mutes for any mutes that might be coming around my path. But, since I actually have my chat box open to everyone, I'll make an avatar ring now. Oh, I didn't get to see fully.
They gotta make the ring now, it shouldn't take long.
Yeah, I will at least let you know, I also unspoken rules. Yeah.
Nice.
Unspoken rules, basically DM staff is people, too. Do not shit on Grand's floors, which is, the meditating AFK animation that plays when people take off their headsets? Yeah. We don't want that in our lobby. At least out in the roleplay area, we have designated locations for those to be there. For example, here at spawn, we have a AFK, this is the AFK location. And let me actually turn back into Blair with no glasses. Yeah, I was glassesless all day today, and I felt weird. I will also show you the AFK location in the lobby itself. And all these phone booths, there are phone booths scattered around Babylon. If, say, you're out in the town and just need to go, need to actually quickly go, but there's a lot of people around, it's like, let me go take a taxi real fast, and I'll be right back. And go answer the phone and then go AFK once you push the button. Or, if there's no one around and you really have to go, either turn in an invincible avatar. That's what I do all the time since, there's not necessarily an actual proper AFK location in the war front, because I'm constantly having to take care of my grandmother. Which, by the way, baby monitor right here. I keep saying this because it's so fucking true for me right now. I take care of an 89-year-old 4-year-old. An 89-year-old 4-year-old, a dementia patient. Hence by the baby monitor. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, if you happen to be like away from like specific people, you can respawn and then like respawn for here because it is, you know, like an AFK location, perfectly fine. If there's not a designated AFK location, I would highly recommend turning invisible. Just go around a corner and then turn invisible. And I can also give you an invisible avatar if you want.
So if you know model work, it's pretty easy to add to an avatar.
Yeah. Can I have... Can I turn into a ghost, please? That would be lovely if I could turn into the ghost. Thank you. Alright, let me make myself visible so you can actually select me.
I have to make it safe when it doesn't look.
But until you make your own, that doesn't, yeah.
I can't think of a single time I've seen an invis toggle that looked dangerous. No, my own just goes poof.
Yeah. You guys are more advanced than me. I just... But yeah, my cloning's still on if you want this avatar to... And it has fly, by the way. And is an invisible avatar. By default, is invisible. The thing is with this one, let me turn my visibility off. Like, visibility off. We can still see each other. But he can't see us. Unless you toggle view. Which was hilarious. I gave this avatar to a few people in the D&D campaign I was in. And, like, the three of us who was in this model was just spectating, and we were just doing, like, goofy little dances around people. It was hilarious and adorable. Okay. So I will be showing you the actual proper AFK location in the world, as this is the original AFK location if you need to go anywhere. But there is an in-depth if you want to go to the quote-unquote bathroom. Or what my character likes to say, I need to powder my nose. Meaning, you know, makeup. Because my character wears makeup. The amount of fucking time that King had... The amount of time that King messed up my makeup was getting far too many times. Hence why I also changed my makeup from the full geisha makeup to the minimal makeup. Less to deal with. Okay, over here. These are the houses. Like, these are the families. This is obsolete right now. Don't even worry about the mega corporation. Because they're no longer. They, poofed out of existence. Their members are still here, but they're not in that family now. What? Am I saying something wrong?
No, you're right. I worked for the mega corporation, that's why I'm crying. Every house I joined dies in less than a year. This is the second time now.
You're a curse and a plague upon us. But we love you.
Wow, I see how it is.
Visible, you can actually see me. I said you're a curse and a plague upon us, but I love you.
God dang.
See, we're happy family. So so the Imperial House of Mortem, they're mostly the militaristic, more hyper military, like military focused, and also governance focused. And that's the one with the king as the leader, by the way.
Yeah, British Bush. I hope when you get to talk with them, you can figure the situation out.
Research and development. So the Soul Institute is the research and
I
development
see if
where they
anything's
actually
going on inside, or if
experiment
I'm
on
just going to
shit,
get off.
research.
It sounds like I need to do muckle work on Mortons in a moment.
I get an elf soul and my ears get bigger.
Sounds like it sucks.
You're an orc. I wouldn't want to be an orc.
What do you mean? Being an orc is great. Damn, racism just
Well, being
casually
an
over
elf
that.
is great. But with
Oh,
the
you are so
polar
small and
opposites.
frail.
But even if we are frail and small, we are dexterity builds. We're faster than you. We can still beat you in any fight because we're faster. Obviously, depending on the elf, and I'm not going into detail with that.
The elf would have to be able to land a hit in general.
Yeah, I'm sure I can. It's not that hard.
And well, you probably could because you're demonic. But say another elf against a grey orc who was raised by the captain of the warriors in his clan.
If I was to, let's say if both races were mundane, right? The orc would be better in terms of strength and force, right?
And durability.
And the elf would be strong in dexterity and speed. And even though
But
they
remember,
are fragile,
orc skin is tougher than elf skin. Orc bones
I'm aware.
Question.
are stronger
I'm aware.
than elf bones.
Where does a vampiric human sit on that spectrum?
I'll go in detail in a minute about that. Let me finish my train of thought first.
Yeah, they're giving him lots of lore. That's nice.
It's
He's new to roleplay, for anybody who doesn't know. When people are giving him a lot of information, it's good to see. He seems to be enjoying it. I hope he stays for a long time. Woo! Did die one day divinely ghost.
Also, my ex-husband was more lenient towards the Shikaku, really. But I also like the Asian culture and everything, and I actually embraced the Asian culture. That's why I went Shikaku over the others. Which, by the way, that one, and that one was not even a family when I joined. When I came around, we still had an entire group by the name of Monstrum. The Order of Silence.
Yeah, there ain't no one here.
The Babylon
There's
Police
either get
Department.
off or see what they're doing at Hogwarts. I don't
I'm an old cat.
care about Hogwarts at all, so... That magic does not matter to me at all. It's kind of gay. God, I would love to kill Rurukichu. So apologies, nothing much happened in this live stream chat. I hope you all have a good one. Thank you for joining me, and the rats are cool. Remember, chat, rats like driving little cars. If you have a rat in your house, you should give it a kiss from me. Just like a little one on the forehead. Yeah.
Do your own avatar stuff and everything. We
Egg.
do have a max